Adam Grant writes, presenting two extremes isn't the solution. It's part of the polarization problem. In the book of Acts chapter 13, verse 50, it's written, however, the Jews provoked the prominent women among the Gentile God worshippers, as well as the city's leaders. They instigated others to harass Paul and Barnabas and threw them out of their district. In my lifetime, I've seen politics become more and more polarizing. And in much political, and the church for that matter, discourse today, there's little to no room for gray. You must be all one side or all the other side. What this does is it creates no room for growth or improvement. In the church, when you feel your way to do ministry, or the way you believe, or the way you worship, is the only way to do anything, you kill the splendor and diversity that God has given us. Over the past 2 years, I've been teaching clubs to the kids at one of our local elementary schools. In particular, I've been teaching watercolor club. And of course, it involves more than just watercolor. Many of the kids want to learn how to draw better as well. One of the key lessons that kids begin to learn with art is that the in-between colors are perhaps more important than the prime color that you want. What I mean by this is, if you want to paint a circle blue, you pick the purest blue possible, and you're only going to use that blue, then your circle will be flat and lifeless. However, when you realize that using all the in-between colors from that shade, you want to go progressively darker to one side of that circle and progressively lighter on the other side of that circle, you end up not with a circle but a sphere. And then if you pick a slightly darker tone and shade of even that color, you can place it underneath the object and suddenly you have a shadow. You see, the in-between colors make a difference. In politics or in the church, we can be so focused on being right that we forget that it is all about the little shades that help us to solve whatever issue we are facing. Diversity is important, and when diversity is falsely shown as an either or of extremes, then no progress is made. We must ask the question of how do we follow Christ and seek as the church to grow, but it takes as many options and as many possibilities as possible. We need to consider all of them that we can.